He's locked in early. 2 nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. On third down, Burrow. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow will throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And they'll get this down to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
First down, here's Burrow. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner, and the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Purdy. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 43. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. 2nd and 16. Now Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Back to throw, Purdy. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Purdy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Purdy. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. A gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow looking deep here for Chase. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop. But that winds up incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. So we have reached halftime here with a bit. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. Just one field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot him. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now a short one to Gesicki. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's a first down following a gain of 3. Here we go. Now it's Burrow. over the middle. He finds Higgins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Burrow looking to pass. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Final minute now in the third quarter. Here's Brown on second down. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, 31 yards. And the Bengals have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Purdy from the gun. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. And he's going to use his legs here. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Purdy will look to throw again here. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They go play action here. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Important extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Here's 1st and 10.
Big 13.
Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Well, this fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did the coach feel like, if they tied the game, they couldn't go any farther? They had too many injuries? Not sure what was going on there, But I'm with you. I'm stunned they didn't try and kick the field goal there.